What's up, YouTube? So I've been working on this little off-road trail. And this is kind of where I'm at with it. I showed you guys how to put the initial base down. There's still a lot that can be done. I just wanted a real rocky, um, something that's not traveled on too often. And that was kind of what I was going for. But again, there's still a lot to do with it. I got to tack all of this down. Um, this is the same base from the last video where I laid the gravel trail down and then the turf on both sides. So basically what I've been doing is building up the trail with more sand and gravel and these river rocks, which I sifted. Didn't really sift them, I just separated the large ones from the small ones and then just strategically placed them on the trail. So now what I need to do is get a little eyedropper, because gluing all of this down is going to be a different method than the spray bottle. I think it's coming out okay. I kind of did cover up the little hills over here. I'll probably cover them up a little bit better because you can see that the shine that has, and that's the matte glue. So just something to keep in mind. You want to make sure you don't get Mod Podge gloss. But that's easily covered. I have a couple of trees I'll put on it. And I think when it's done, it'll be a decent wall hang to display some of the 4x4s that I have. Or maybe I'll sell it. I don't know. There's some guys locally that they always seem like they're interested, but we'll see. So it's not nearly as intricate as that one there. That one there could use a lot of stuff too. There's a lot of stuff that could be done to make that one better. But I do think that's a good foundation to a layout. And I don't want to get too crazy and start one. I keep starting another one before finishing the previous one. So this one being as small as it is, it should be pretty easy to finish. I'm just going to touch up some of the grass and make sure I get all this stuff fastened down to the layout, and then I'll add a couple of trees, and when it's done I'll show you guys what it looks like. But it's just that easy. This probably only took I don't know, maybe a couple hours, 2 hours maybe, not counting the time to let the plaster dry. It'll be interesting though. I've never used the method I'm about to use to get all this stuff tacked down, because of the look I was going for. These rocks, the little mid-size rocks and the big boulders, are strategically placed by hand and they are not glued down as of yet. So the eyedropper method I've seen, it should work, it should hold everything. I'm just going to go very liberal on the glue and just douse everything. So anyways, that's the result in this little layout here. I promise you this is a very minimum amount of effort. I really didn't put any thought or effort into it. My thought was I just wanted a really rugged trail, and so that's what I got. If I do the other shelf that I have, it'll probably be more of just a paved road with a shoulder and some grass, something to that effect, if I do it. And I may not, because I think I want to get another one done with the car dealership, and so that'll be a larger layout, more like that. But it'll be a flat layout because it's just going to be basically a parking lot with maybe a street. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any suggestions or any comments, feel free to leave them below. But hopefully you guys seeing the application, I know I didn't show you guys the application of the bushes and the big rocks, but the application of the turf and the gravel, the bushes are very simple. You just basically put them down wherever you want them. It is better to glue them down. I didn't want to glue them down though, because not everything underneath them is fastened to the layout. So I just spread them out like this, and then I'm just going to glue everything down now. But at least you got to see the application of laying down the turf and the initial gravel. It's basically like putting salt on your corn, you know? You make sure you get a tacky surface and you just sprinkle it on down. I did go over the earth blend with more of a green grass just to give it some contrast. So there are some spots that are a lot greener than before. But that's about it. So thanks for checking it out. I will holler at the next video.